Hi, Ms. Dulce. All right, so I wanted to make you a little video here to explore this rhythm with a little bit more detail and show you the bowing again. I realized that why this was so tricky kind of to think about. I believe I remember you wrote this piece out in 3/4, okay? If you did not write it out in 3/4, then this is the math is going to be a little bit different in terms of the rhythms, but I'll explain it assuming that you wrote this in 3/4. So what's kind of weird about that is Carol of the Bells is in 3/4. It's actually kind of in 1, which is interesting, but it goes 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, right? Or sorry, 1, 2, and 3, the 2 goes out. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Where I think God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen is actually in 2, or maybe it's in 4. Dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum dee da da da. It works. It's kind of interesting putting something 2 and 3, something with 2 and something with 3 together, and you get these really cool overlapping rhythms. Sometimes it feels like it's in 2, and sometimes it feels like it's in 3, which is really cool. Okay. The cool thing about 3/4 is you can actually kind of write it in 6/8 instead, right? So what I will do is I drew a little picture, and this is my second time taking the video, so I'm going to try to draw another picture here to make it a little bit clearer, okay? So if something's in 3/4, that's like our basic rhythm, right? 3/4 notes. I'm going to cover this up. Hopefully that's not mind-blowing. Another rhythm that will fit in there is 2 dotted quarter notes, okay? So those are actually both the same value at the end, right? This is 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3. And this is 1.5 plus 1.5, which is also 3. So really, sometimes you could have rhythms that have accents like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then other times you have rhythms that have accents 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, in this dramatic part that we're doing, it's more, the feeling of it is more in 2. So in that case, we want to have accents that fall on every beat and a half. Okay, instead of having the heavy parts be 1, 2, 3, we want to have it be like this, 1, 2. So that means the heaviest parts should be beat 1. And the and of beat 2, okay? And the reason why is this, okay? If I have my subdivisions here, 1 and 2 and 3 and, this is kind of more of the accent pattern, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and da, da, da 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 da. Da 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 da. So I circled the notes that are loudest instead of, I could have drawn accents, but I didn't. So this, I believe, is the rhythm that you have written, okay? And I circled the notes that need to be louder to make that. Dulce, you were already doing this, the accent, you were already doing it. I just want you to kind of understand what you were doing. When you start writing your own music, you have to really know what's going on with the rhythms. And sometimes it's really kind of, it's hard. It's difficult to kind of figure all that out, but you're doing a good job with it. So here is what I think you were doing. Da, 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 da. That's what I heard when you did it, okay? So it was quarter, eighth, 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 quarter, eighth, 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 quarter, eighth, 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 quarter dot, quarter dot. All right. In this case, in order to bring these circled notes out, that is why I suggested the bowing that I suggested. So I'll draw now the bowing I suggested, and you'll probably see why. Another thing, just to make sure you understand, the down bows in general are louder than up bows, just because, you're going down, your whole weight of your arm is with it, right? It's easier to make the down bow louder. So we want there to be down bows on those circled notes. Okay, those are the most important to be down bows. Entonces, we're gonna make our bowing kind of revolve around that, and that's what I was thinking about today. I just did it really fast and did not explain it super clearly, but I think we got there in time. Okay. So the first measure would be this, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, now we're on an up bow on the next measure. If we kept going in that pattern, this would not turn into a down bow, this would turn into an up bow. So in order to make this a down bow, we're going to retake here. And we have that, okay? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to do this every time. And that should make its way up, make its way smooth. I'm going to draw in the whole thing now and put it up for you. Okay, I'm just going to do this. The direction of this bow, this could be an up, up, or an up, down. Okay, I'll talk about why you might choose either one of those directions in a second. But first, the most important thing is that you have these first three measures. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Right here, you could go up, up if you're doing this again. So it's down. If you're going on to something later, actually, you know what? I really would, if you're going to, okay, I'll say this. You can do an up, up, and then the next one will be a down, okay? If you do an up, down, then you have to retake the bow, okay? Right here, and start over. So really right here, it's up to you. Does it feel better to do up, up, and then you have a down bow next? Or does it feel better to go up, down, and then retake to start down bow on the next measure, okay? So those would be your options there. You can choose either up, up, or up, down, circle. So those are an either or, down, circle, or up. All right? So I'll leave this up here. You can pause it and write it down if you need to. And now I'll go ahead and play it for you so you can see me doing it. This is a pretty advanced bowing, but this is definitely what like a professional violinist would do. Or I think you're doing a low A, I think maybe it was. Is kind of hard actually because you kind of run out of bow, so it might be nicer to go at the end up, down, and then circle. So I'm going to try that this time. So I'm doing the second option with the down bow at the end and a circle. Ready, go. Oh, and then it would actually, you could just do up again. Pretty well actually. So whatever happens in the last measure, it doesn't matter too much. As long as you get the down bow on the eighth notes that I circled here. Okay? Again, keep it really small, especially the first up bow. These quarter notes, keep those really, really small, okay? So that your circle doesn't have to be too big. You can almost get away with not even circling it and just kind of hooking it if you make it really small. Or, sorry, yeah. You can either circle and go back, which is a lot of bow and it's going to go fast, or if you make it really small, you can just go without circling. You can just go up, up. Ooh, okay. What I'm doing there actually, and I didn't even notice it, but it's really helpful to lightning bow a little bit towards the tip. So let me show you that again really slow. If I start on a down bow, I'll go, I'm lightning right here. And then you see how I'm kind of at the middle of the bow for these two ups. So I lightninged my way this way, lightning. So here, let me show you without even the violin. Let's do it like this. Down. Yeah, right? Down, up, lightning, and up, lightning, and up, lightning, and up, down, up, lightning, and up, lightning, and up, lightning, and up, down, up, up, lightning, and up, lightning, and up, lightning, and up, down, up, lightning, and up, da 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 da. That time I did an up. So you see sometimes like that last measure, I make a smart decision of what to do in that last measure based on where you're going next. Okay, and then just stick with it, all right? So the fourth measure, you can kind of choose whatever you'd like to do, just make a choice and stick with it. Any of those options are fine. All right, last time, here we go. 1, 2, here we go down. Lightning, up. Okay, so I just did that over and over again, so you have a chance to kind of see how I lightning my way so that I have bow to get my way back with 2 ups in a row. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Please let me know if you have any last questions. You're doing some really amazing, like high level work, and I'm really excited to see you arranging and figuring things out like this. You're going to learn so much through this process, and I'm sure you already have. So please let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for being a great student.